Have you ever wondered how homing pigeons find their way home? Or perhaps we should talk about how they draw their routes, that is, how they can get to the right place based on what information they have when they are released. A homing pigeon is taken from the place where it was raised and brought to a new area where it will communicate with its old home, but a new mate is not provided for it. So even if years have passed, the pigeon returns to its nest and its mate as soon as it is released and thus brings news. Yes, it's very romantic, but that's not the real question we want to answer. How do pigeons find their way how? It is known that homing pigeons were used for communication in ancient Egypt 3,200 years ago, and this process lasted until the invention of modern communication tools. For thousands of years, when there was no other means of communication other than horseback messengers over long distances, one of the animals that has most influenced world history with the news it delivered is the homing pigeon. People first thought that homing pigeons found their way by keeping the shapes of the earth in their minds. Then they thought they went according to the position of the sun and stars, but the truth began to emerge only 60 years ago. Homing pigeons find their way using the Earth's magnetic field and the air molecules in the atmosphere. The Earth's magnetic field is caused by molten iron in the core of the Earth, which is in a state of motion, and it consists of lines of flow that pass through the core, oceans, and atmosphere of the Earth from one pole to the other. This resembles the lines formed when iron filings are sprinkled between the poles of a magnet. The magnetic flow lines on Earth intersect at a more vertical angle as they move towards the north and south from the horizontal position at the geomagnetic equator. The field becomes stronger as it approaches the poles and weaker at the equator. Pigeons with magnetoception receptors, which send a warning to the nerves when there is a change in the field and have a map of the Earth's magnetic field written in their brains from birth, can sense the changes in the field. Although the mechanism by which they use this information to find their way home is not yet fully understood, it is known that homing pigeons can find their way home from hundreds and even thousands of kilometers away by using the Earth's magnetic field. So next time you see a homing pigeon, don't forget to thank it for its hard work in the field of communication throughout history.